Hey guys, what's going on everyone? Mav Sports Minutes here bringing you another video. Today's video is about the Avengers game that just dropped on September 4th for the PS4, Xbox One, Steam, and all the other PC services or whatever. Anyway, it dropped, it's out. A lot of people have opinions about it. Some people think it's the best game ever. Some people think that it should be cast aside into the Shadow Realm. I personally have not played the game. But I'm contemplating on whether or not to get it yet. I might not. And tell me your guys' thoughts about the game. If you have it, if you don't, if you're going to get it, if you're not going to get it. And if you do have it, then what are your thoughts on it? Leave those thoughts in the comments below. Anyway, let's get into the topic of today's video. So obviously the game is out, yada yada, already said all that. And DLC is on the rise. With any big AAA title, there's always going to be some form of DLC, whether it's new characters, new set pieces, or whatever, whatever it is. And in the case of the Avengers, it's new characters. So we already have, they already confirmed Kate Bishop, and they already confirmed Clint Barton. And they think that they're going to have special abilities that's going to differentiate them or whatever. Anyway. And we also have the PlayStation exclusive Spider-Man, which that kind of sucks if you're an Xbox fan. It actually reminds me of when Mortal Kombat 9 launched, and it launched for the PS3 and the Xbox 360, but you could only get Kratos on the PlayStation. So, anyway, with that being said, the one character that I really want for DLC is definitely Ghost Rider, specifically Johnny Blaze. Now, I know some of you might want Robbie Reyes, and that could happen. Like, I would not be opposed to that happening. The only reason I would pick Johnny Blaze is one, recognizability, and the other one is that he has a motorcycle instead of a car. I mean, you have all these different characters, flying or whatever, and then you just have one guy, playing GTA in a flaming car. It's like he's playing Gary's Mod. Come on, it just wouldn't feel natural, somebody driving a flaming 1969 Dodge Charger, around New York or wherever you're going. Anyway, so motorcycle would just I feel like would fit more naturally. For attacks, I feel like he could hit people with the health cycle. He could jump off, crash it, make people take splash damage, and then respawn it. He could go up buildings, jump large distances, leave a trail of flames, leave a circle of flames around an enemy. He could also use Hellfire, so like if he rode around an enemy and he could shoot Hellfire up from the ground, or he could use it as a fireball, like Mario uses his fireballs. He could use it like that, or he could use it in one constant burst stream of destruction, which that would be pretty cool. And then of course you got his chain whip, which I feel like he could use to grapple onto things. Like if he's on the building and he needs to get to the next building, and then there's a helicopter in between, he could use his grappling hook to swing like Tarzan from building to building, and it would be pretty cool, and he could also use it to turn enemies to stone, like he did in the 2007 Nicolas Cage movie, just shatter them, that would be pretty cool. And there's so many other things that he could do with the chain. Like he could drag enemies behind him on the health cycle. He could just whip through something, like an enemy's gun or something. He could use it to shield himself. And there's so many combos that you can use with that, and the health cycle and the Hellfire. And then, of course, you have the Penistare. Now, the Penistare would be a one-off kill move. It probably would be the combo finisher. It would be pretty cool, have like a cinematic cutscene. I don't know. I think they do that for some finishers. It's kind of like Apex. If you've ever played Apex, if you're finishing someone, you can do a finisher. So it would be like that, but it would just be like a combo finisher. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So, all right. Anyway, and if they wanted to include Robbie Reyes, they certainly could. You know, I mean, they already did Kate Bishop instead of Clint Barton, which is another problem I have. Which is one of the problems I have with the game is that they didn't include Hawkeye. I don't know why. Hawkeye always seems to get the short end of the stick. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. The point is they could include either Robbie Reyes or Johnny Blaze if they wanted to. Robbie Reyes, they could put him into the Ghost Rider story and have Johnny Blaze be the villain like they did the last time. You know, or the last time, or the point is they could have Robbie Reyes be the main protagonist in the story and have Johnny Blaze be the villain, like they did with the Kate Bishop story and the Clint Barton being the villain, and then just unlock them both with somewhat different abilities. Speaking of abilities, I almost forgot to mention that Johnny Blaze has a pump shotgun that can shoot hellfire. So they could also use that. It would be pretty funny just seeing a character with regular ass guns in in the Avengers game. I know Black Widow has her pistols, but just a regular pump shotgun. I mean, it's not regular, you know. Obviously, it shoots hellfire, but it's just it would look funny. Another thing that would make it easier on the game developers, I think, is having to do the models, because a lot of people complained about the Avengers models and how they looked off. I personally don't care, but I can kind of see some of the complaints. So they would just have to model a flaming skull, and I don't think anybody would be disappointed. I don't think they care how Johnny Blaze looks, like his human form, if they're even going to show that, which probably not. And then Robbie Reyes, you can easily tell the two apart. They have very distinct looks from their Ghost Rider forms. And for different costumes, I guess you could do Johnny Blaze's angel form, which he has blue flames instead of orange. And yeah, anyway, that's all for today's video. If you guys like what you see here, subscribe if you're new, leave a like, comment below what you think of the video and what you think of the Avengers game, if you're going to get it, what your thoughts on it. Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time.